Jeannie Mai, who is 43 years old, got very candid and shared some of her childhood experiences that she had while battling ADHD, which stands for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. The disorder can reportedly include attention difficulty, hyperactivity, and impulsiveness. During the video, Jeannie Mai said that as a result of her condition, she was unable to graduate high school. According to reports, ADHD often begins in childhood into adulthood and may contribute to difficulty at school or work. However, Jeannie Mai shared that she used her condition to her advantage to be one of the best talk show hosts that she is today. She went on to say now that she knows what ADHD is. She said she goes back to part of her childhood where she felt ashamed about things. And she says, I'm like, oh, okay, that is what that was. I just didn't know it yet. In elementary school, I got amazing grades. Middle school, I got okay grades. High school, I got really, really bad grades. The crazy thing people don't know about me is that I didn't graduate high school. According to Wikipedia, Jeannie Mai obtained a high school diploma from Milpitas High School in California. I'm presuming she acquired her diploma through a night school program because she said she did not graduate high school with her regular class. She then went on to say there's no accident that she became a talk show host. She says, my first job was criticizing people on how do I look. What I see is what you're going to hear that has put me in a career where I'm hosting makeover shows. I'm on the red carpet talking to celebrities, talk show called The Real. So that's only goes to show with ADHD, you can really use that to your advantage instead of you always thinking about it as a disability. Like some people do think of ADHD as a disability and they got to take medication and calm themselves and just be focused. You can really use it to your advantage. She further added, so thankfully leaning into your impulsivity instead of like shying away from it and being ashamed of it has helped me to find a career where I thrive. So here is the footage of Jeannie Mai.
That I know what ADHD is. I go back to the parts of my childhood where I felt so ashamed about things, and I'm like, oh, I'm okay. Like, this is what I had. I just didn't know it yet. In elementary school, I got amazing grades. Middle school, I got okay grades. High school, it got really, really bad. The crazy thing people don't know is I didn't graduate high school. So when you look at class of 1997, Milpitas High, that beautiful photo with everybody there, I wasn't there because I was told that there's no way you can't graduate. I always have described myself as the person who thinks with their mouth. It just goes, like it doesn't even like process when most people have a great filter and can like think about what they say. When you know this about yourself, put yourself in situations where people with impulsivity thrive. There is no accident why I became a talk show host. My very first job was criticizing people on how do I look. What I see is what you're going to hear. That has put me in a career where I am hosting makeover shows. I'm on the red carpet talking to celebrities. Talk show called The Real. So thankfully, leaning into the impulsivity instead of like shying away from it and being ashamed of it has helped me to find a career where I thrive.
On an interview with People, Jeannie Mai revealed she was sexually abused as a child, so she really has some trust issues with people. She was sexually abused by a family member when she was 9 years old, and that she did not reveal it to her mother until she was an adult. And she and her mother didn't get along from the time she was 16 until she was around 24. And guys, It's what the abuser wants. The abuser wants you to be silent. They don't want you to speak out. So if you or anyone is being sexually abused, tell somebody, anybody. Go tell it on the mountain. Run out of the house and just shout it. Because always remember it's not your fault. And the abuser wants you to be silent. She said it was a relative. Her mother needed a babysitter for her. And she called upon a male family member to help out. And he came over every day after school when she came home from school. And he would abuse her sexually. How traumatizing is that? And to keep that secret for so long. And it could be why she had the ADHD also. So guys, if you notice a change in your children, any type of personality changes, pick up on it. Get them to a counselor and try to get into why they have such a big personality change. Oftentimes, it's something so devastating that they don't want to tell you. And it could be a sexual abuse experience. And above all, listen to your children. Don't dismiss it. Don't think that they are lying. Because Jeannie Mai said at around the age of 13, she pleaded to her mother to get another babysitter without really disclosing the person who was abusing her. She just kept pleading to her mother to get another babysitter. The abuse started when she was around 9 years old, and she pleaded to her mother when she was 13. So calculate the years of abuse that she was experiencing and going through at the hands of this man. But in spite of it, in spite of the ADHD, in spite of not graduating high school, she managed to cultivate a career. So guys, it just goes to show that don't let your disability be a hindrance to you. Just have to find a way around it to thrive in whatever disability you have. Do you guys remember when Jeannie Mai was in her first marriage? She said she didn't want to have any children. Well, she explained that. She said, I realized that the reason I didn't want children is because the feeling that I had when I was a kid was so real and so damaging that it was damaging to the point where she's 52 today and still dealing with the trust issues and the confidence that she was lacking when she was a little kid. And she also went into why she did not invite the real ladies to her wedding. And she said she did not invite them because she and Jeezy only invited people that knew both of them. And due to COVID-19, the guest list was restricted, so she had to make sacrifices with the list. So the bottom line is she only invited close family and friends. And everybody else who were acquaintances and associates, she did not invite. And the real ladies were on that list of acquaintances and associates. So this is just a brief recap of who she was married to. Her first marriage was to Freddie Hartels. And we kind of knew all about him because she spoke so much about him on the show and stated she didn't want to have any kids with him. And at times on the show, she would be in tears when she talked about it. So her first marriage was to him, Freddie Hartels. On August 11, 2007, the couple divorced in December 2018. They were married for 11 years. So after she divorced Freddie Hartels, she met Jeezy, and they started to date, and they got married in 2021 at their home in Atlanta, Georgia. Jeannie said she originally did not want to have children of her own. However, falling in love with Jeezy reportedly made her see life differently. And that's the reason why she decided to get pregnant and have a baby with him. YouTubers, hit that subscribe button before leaving the page. I'm over and out. Thank you for watching.